I want to talk about a Netflix show that has done something really unique. This show, filmed across 6 countries in the Arab-speaking world, has given a voice to directors and actors who never previously would have had such a chance to showcase their work to such a wide audience. And in the process has given Netflix viewers a window into the life of the people living in the Arabian Peninsula and beyond. Today, I want to talk about love, life, and everything in between, and why I think this show is important to Netflix's growth strategy, and why I want to see more shows like this. So, love, life, and everything in between. What is it? Well, it's an anthology series with a different director for each episode, and each episode focuses on a story in a different Arabic-speaking country. We have stories from Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Lebanon, Morocco, Tunisia, and Palestine. And these directors, they're not just any old directors. Most of them are award winners, with some of them winning awards at the Venice Film Festival and at Cannes. So they got some real pedigree going in here. So what do I like about the show? Well, first of all, it's an anthology, so if you're just interested to see what it's about, you can dip your feet in, watch one episode, and that's enough. But if you find it intriguing, you want to watch more, you can. There's 8 episodes here a binge. They're usually a bit of dark humour, they're a bit weird, kind of like an Arabic-speaking Black Mirror, with less focus on the sci-fi element. But what I like most is that issues are raised by the directors of the lives of the people living in these countries. For example, there's the Palestine episode, and in this episode we get to see a wedding take place, and the Palestinian man has to cross the border. In the episode, the husband gets shot by the Israeli guards, and here you get to see how they're kind of callous and they don't seem to care about the person they've shot. But instead of being angry about it, it's done in a kind of dark, funny way. But for me, this is one of the only times I've seen the Palestinian voice in such a humorous way. But personally, I can't think of many other times I've seen the Palestinian view of the border crisis. So this episode gets to show you a little tiny glimpse of what the people in Palestine think. Other episodes that interested me were the Saudi Arabia episodes. Now, I'm interested in Saudi Arabia, 1, because they pay teachers quite well, so I'm interested in moving there in the future. 2, I'm a Newcastle United supporter. Saudi Arabia has just bought my football club. So I'm trying to read a lot about what life is like in Saudi Arabia. And you hear some pretty negative things, but I've also heard some good things. And these episodes kind of surprised me. For one, they both have female leads, and they're both in quite empowering roles. Both episodes took a swipe at the ruling elite, the rich elite. In one scene, an oil baron accidentally kills someone, and he just drives off. In another one, they critique the power of the rich and powerful in Saudi Arabia, and their ability to influence people. Now, I haven't seen any Saudi Arabian films before, but this is one of the only times I've ever seen the Saudi people criticize people at the top of their society. On top of that, all the sets look really beautiful. A lot of work has obviously gone into colour design, so these films are really aesthetically nice to watch. Now, for non-Arabic speaking viewers like me, there's some in-jokes that we're not going to get. These aren't really aimed at us, so there's some bits and some jokes that clearly go over my head. However, I still find it enjoyable to watch. Now, why do I want to see more shows like this? Well, I think this show, first of all, it invests in the Arabic-speaking world and filmmaking in the Arabic-speaking world. Like I've previously said, all these directors had some pedigree before. Hopefully now this can give them the boost to go on further and direct more films and deliver even more powerful messages. Personally, I think this is important for Netflix's growth strategy, because this is how they can compete with the new big boys on the block of Amazon Prime and Apple TV, who are spending millions and millions and millions and getting these big budget, big IPs. But Netflix has a huge advantage because they're around the world and they can focus on each individual market. And this kind of show gives them a lot of advantages in non-English speaking countries. And finally, because it highlights social and cultural issues, many of which we're not aware of as Western viewers. So it can be kind of used as a tool to educate people as well. Now, where else do I want to see shows like this? I would love to see Netflix go to other parts of the world and repeat this same idea. I've got a bit of a travel boner for Central Asia, so I would love to see this done in Central Asia. If you could do this in Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, they're such beautiful looking countries with such varied cultures. I'd love to know what directors in those countries would have to say. If this were done in Central America, I'm sure there's a lot of social issues that could be highlighted in each episode for Central America. And finally, from West Africa. West Africa is a place I've never seen a lot of movies or TV shows come from, so I'd love to find out more about the social and cultural issues in those countries as well by watching a show like this. So come on Netflix, get your wallet out, let's fund some new TV shows. So thank you very much for watching my video. If you're new to the channel, this channel is all about foreign language film and TV shows. If that sounds like what you're into, please give the video a like and subscribe to my channel. I'm Jack Taylor. This is English Not Permitted. See you next time.